So, the Disney remake of Snow White. Haven't heard anything about it in a while because I guess they told all the actors and actresses to keep their mouths shut. Rachel Zegler, we're looking at you, Miss I can't keep my mouth shut. So, this is the first trailer. Is this going to save the movie after so much damage has already been done? Probably not. Has Snow White herself been redesigned? People are like, oh, we haven't seen the trailer. She might look different. Well, is her, skin as white as snow, hair black as ebony, and lips red as blood? I don't know. Let's find out. Do the dwarves look better? I think they showed. I showed a picture of the dwarves a year ago, and they gave them more dwarvish like CGI, but more like what they're supposed to, instead of the you know Snow White and the seven somewhat and the diverse Portland baristas. Um, but here's the trailer.
So whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Magic mirror on the wall.
Who's the fairest one of all?
You are my queen. Roll credits. Well, at least the dwarves look like dwarves now. Hey, she's still parading around in her freaking Party City costume. She still looks nothing like Snow White. I mean, it needs to be believable. Um, yes, it needs to be believable. It's a movie called Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. It so needs to be in the realm of believability. Why is her skin not white as snow, and why are her lips not red as blood? I mean, the hair, I guess. Is she black hair or brown hair? Hard to tell. Uh I don't understand the casting here. Like why would why would she be jealous of this? It makes no sense. Like seriously, it's like magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It's like, you are my queen. And then the movie ends because it's like, for once the mirror isn't lying about it. Because I would pick the queen over Snow White this time any day. I mean, seeing her as an old witch, an old woman, I bet she still looks better. No, because the whole point of that is to make her look as like hideous as possible. Uh, she might look bad on the outside, but I bet she doesn't match the real life person's, Rachel Zegler's actual inside. I bet she's a lot uglier than the witches. Um, Now I'm curious as to who's playing the mirror. The mirror's supposed to talk. It's supposed to have, in once it was Once Upon a Time, the TV show had like all the fairy tales together. It was what's his name? Giancarlo Esposito, Gus from Breaking Bad, and he did a pretty good job. Uh, except he kind of like had a human form where he wasn't in the mirror the whole time. He actually had like this human form. And he was walking around and stuff. Um, but I'm interested to know who will be the mirror, even if it's no face in the mirror. Uh, you know, we're so used to having the mirror talk to her and pulling up like freaking Nick Fury telling him about to tell Snow White that there's a team that he wants her to join, the other princesses. He has to save the world. The Princess Initiative. Actually, that's a bad name for it. What would it what would it be called? I mean, because Princess Initiative, I mean, it's all the princesses, so what would it be called? The No, Fair Maidens doesn't really apply to all of them. Actually, I want to hear some good ideas. If if this was a Nick Fury instance and Bambi comes walking out of the woods and saying that she's being, taken into this initiative, what's that initiative called? Um, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Again, it's like multi-billion-dollar company, and it looks like it was purchased from Party City, which is pathetic. So, I mean, I don't think anyone really has any real hope for this movie. I think the damage has been done. And their track record of live action, they hyped up Little Mermaid. People went to see and they're like, eh, eh, eh. I don't hear anyone talking about it anymore. In fact, you never hear anyone talking about these remakes. Whenever Disney gets brought up, like the movies, it's always the older ones. Because they have the staying power. These remakes are just soulless remakes meant to, hey guys, remember your childhood? Remember that? Yeah, we're gonna take that amazing story and make it live action. And then you guys are gonna give us all your money and we're gonna be filthy stinking rich. Nostalgia. We got the member berries right here. But I think most people are privy to this and just refuse to give into it anymore. Because these are lifeless. They're just completely lifeless. About as lifeless as Rachel Zegler's acting. Or Gal Gadot, because apparently people say she's not a great actress either. I don't know. Maybe this is going to be one big snooze fest of people who can't act for shit. I don't know. But I like I said, I think the damage has been done. Bambi's gonna get revenge for his mom. But there we go. That's Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, or just Snow White. At least it's not Snow White and the diverse baristas. That was pathetic. But I'm just sick of remakes. I'm just sick of them. I'm so tired of remakes and reboots, and because again, they're just nothing but soulish cash grabs. He's like, hey guys, remember this? Remember this? Now, not to say they can be bad, because there have been plenty of remakes that were reboots that have been really good. So it can be done, but these aren't done well, and it's pathetic because this is Disney. Disney, and they're creating some of the most soulless, lifeless remakes you can imagine. Think of Disney in the early, the 80s and 90s, the heyday, the pinnacle of Disney, and then look at it now. There you go. Soulless cash grabs because they're losing so much money. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.